Okay, cool. So how's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
All right.
We doing good.
I kind of have a promise for you guys. You ready for this promise? All right. The promise is that you are going to absolutely love the game that we are going to play today. It's literally the coolest math game I could think of. And kite surfing today or kite surfing? Let's do kite surfing. And there we go. All right. So again, I promise you, coolest game on the planet. But before we do this game, you guys need to prove to me that you are an expert in properties of math. Now you might say, Kramer, what are these properties of math? So one of them is really, really simple, okay? First, let's do the properties of zero. So there are a bunch of properties of zero, and there's a bunch of properties of one. So let's do the properties of zero first. So one of them is, you guys tell me, a plus 0. On 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
0.
Ah!
A.
You killed me. You killed me. Ah! Now, if you say a times 0, that is 0. But a plus 0 is
0.
A.
Is just a. So if I were to say to you, I don't know, 7 plus 0, it's nothing but 7. It's where you started. And that's called the identity property. Can you guys say that? Identity property. All right?
Identity property.
And let me tell you how it works. You ready? I want you to look at yourself in the screen right now. Do you guys see your own screen? Do you see yourself? Okay. And
I see the odd ones out.
And Luca, sit up for me. Sit up for me so you're really, really inattentive. And Aldia, you're upside down. So if you can make yourself right side up, because I don't want to, I could throw up because it's kind of, it's like you're upside down and it's so help me out. And Adalia, yeah, thank you very much, Adalia. And also, I can't see you. You're only the top of your head is in the screen. If you angle down, that's perfect. That is perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so here we go. So this is called the identity property. And the reason it's identity is you start with A and you end up with A. Can you give me another identity property of 0 that works the same way? I want raise hands electronically because I see those come right up, which is perfect. So I'm gonna do, Luca, go for it.
0 plus 0 equals 0.
You know, that's true, but that works for any real number. So if I were to say, I don't know, pi plus 0 is pi. 0 plus 0 is 0. So every A plus 0 works. So you're right about that. And Aldia? Go for it. Oh, you're muted. You're muted. You got to unmute yourself. Go for it now.
0 times.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
What I was going to say.
What were you going to say? 0 times what?
A maybe?
Now 0 times A, what do you think that is, guys?
0.
I have one apple and I have 0 of those apples. I have 1 Kramer and 0 of those Kramers. What do I have?
0.
That is exactly right. So that one is not quite an identity property, but guys, are you ready for this? It's so funny. that it's simple? Watch this. A minus 0. Isn't A minus 0 also just A? Isn't that cool? So whenever you take A away from a number, or I'm sorry, a 0, you take it away from a number or you add it to a number, it's always going to be that number. And that's called the identity. Now, the one that we just got, which is A times 0, that's actually a multiplication property of 0. Now, Cooper, what do you have for me? You'll have to unmute. Go for it.
I was going to say you could do A plus 1 minus 1.
Ooh, A plus 1 minus 1, guys. I love it. But isn't that, Cooper, really A plus 0?
Yeah.
So very cool. Very cool. So I totally agree with you. What about this one, guys? What about, and this one is similar to the one that Adalia just gave me. What about 0 divided by A? Now, don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud. I want you thinking about this and raise your hand electronically. I love to see what different people have on that. Frankie, what do you think? Hannah, what do you think? What do you think, guys? And I got 2 Hannahs here. Michael, what do you think? Well, you'll have to unmute yourself, buddy. Yeah, everybody unmute themselves so we don't have to do that every time you hit the raise.
I don't think that will work.
Well, oh, you don't think you can take 0 and divide it by a number? Like,
No.
Oh, well, you can, but it won't end up as one of the identified ones.
I don't think so. Well, you know, it's interesting. It won't end up with A, I'll tell you that. Andy, what do you think? Nice try.
I think it will end up with 0.
Yeah, who agrees with Andy? Raise your hand. I just want to see it. Who agrees with Andy? Absolutely, Andy. Andy, you take 0 and divide it by A, it's going to be 0. 0 divided by 7 is 0. Uh-oh, there's one exception. Now, who are my exception mathematicians? My exception mathematicians are my mathematicians that know exceptions to the rule. Go for it. Say it out loud, guys.
It's
0 divided by 0.
Yeah. A cannot be 0. Because when you divide anything by 0, do you know what you get?
infinity.
And
Yeah.
beyond. So, I mean, I really want to underscore this, guys. Infinity is what you get when you divide a number by 0. So A divided by 0 is infinite. By the way, can you define infinity as a number? Yes or no?
No.
Guess
It's a
what?
concept, not a number.
No.
Symbol for
No,
undefined. The symbol for undefined is a 0 with a / through it. Write that down. And by the way, if you draw this together, does that not look like a really cool face? Does that not look like a really cool face? Okay, so it's
Looks like a guy with a scratch across his.
yeah, or a person that doesn't want to speak. Doesn't it look like somebody who's going, no, I'm not going to speak, okay? And it's the infinity guy. And the reason the infinity guy doesn't speak is because he doesn't really exist. That's just one person's theory, okay? Now, if A cannot be divided by 0, can you now tell me the properties of 1? Give me an identity property for the number 1. And remember, I gotta start with A and end with A. So who's got it? Who's got it? Hannah, do you have it? You have an idea? Either Hannah will do. Oh, Adalia?
A times 1 equals A.
Guess what? That's one of them. Who knows the other one? Andy?
A divided by 1.
Whoa. That is really, really cool, guys. Luca, what do you have?
A plus 1 equals 1A.
A plus 1 equals 1A. I think that's a really interesting conjecture.
You said
Can
it's
anybody
starts with
prove
A
it or
and
disprove it? Who can prove it or disprove it? And let me just throw out another question to you guys. Ready? Do you know what it means when a number is right next to a letter? Who can tell me the mathematical operation? Frankie, do you know it? What happens when a number is next to a letter? You're muted, so if you could all unmute yourself, that'd be great. Okay, go for it. Frankie, do you know what that is? Because we know that this is addition because there's a plus sign. But what's going on in between the 1 and the A? Hannah, what do you think?
Multiplication.
Yes. Everyone, this is multiplication. Now, guess what, Luca? You ready for this? Luca, we're going to actually test Luca's idea. Can you guys give me an A value? Let's do A. Now, 3 plus 1 is what, guys?
4.
4. And what is 1 times 3?
3.
So guess what, Luca? A plus 1 does not equal 1A. But that's the only way that I would even entertain trying to see this, because it could work, but we've got to test it. Adalia, do you have your hand up as well?
It was for the other question.
Okay, no problem. So here's the other thing I want to ask you. This is one of the most important properties. And this is not an identity property. Are you ready? A divided by A. A divided by A. On 3, guys. 1, 2, 3, go.
1.
Where are my except for, people? Except for what?
0.
When
0.
A equals 0, it does not work. So as long as A is not 0, a number divided by itself will always be 1. So what about this? What about Mitchell divided by Mitchell? What would that be?
1.
How about Brett divided by Brett?
1.
1. What about Cooper divided by Cooper?
1.
What about Frankie divided by Hannah? Oh, wait a minute.
1.
That
What?
would be trouble.
Nobody knows.
That would be trouble. Now,
Yeah.
I actually have some twins in some of my classes, and we could actually do, twin 1 divided by twin 2 and still, in a way, get 1. Now, I'm going to now introduce my favorite game. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, sure.
It's called, and some of you may have heard of it before, Target Number is a game that I did not invent, but I modified it. So when you play Target Number, and by the way, I just want to show you guys, this is my deck of cards. I don't know if you noticed, but on page 5 of your packet, I actually sent you a single page with all the cards on it. If you want to have some fun, it took me about 5 minutes to cut these out, and it was a lot of fun. Now, I want to show you what that deck of cards is. Can anybody tell me what is missing from this deck of cards? Raise your hands electronically and tell me what's missing from this deck of cards. And I'm going to go with Luca the Cobus.
You're missing the 2 jokers.
Ah, I am missing the jokers. So sorry about you jokers. I've taken you out of the deck. What else am I missing? Luca, go.
The queen, the king, the queens, the kings, and the jacks.
Wait a minute. I want to hear from Jack right now. Jack, how do you feel about that? Jack there? Jack, how do you...
There's some cheesy card named after me. I don't care.
Jack, I can't see you. Turn off your virtual because it's obscuring you. That's much better. Now, are there any? Do we have any queens on the line? And do we have any kings? So if we have queens and kings, I've taken you out as well. 8 is equal 1. And now let the games begin. Now, what I've also done is I've given you guys a link. I've given you guys a link to something called random.org.
Oh, wow. That sounds fun.
And it is actually a lot of fun. Now, what I did was I programmed it to take out the jacks, no offense, Jack, the queens and the kings and the jokers, no offense, jokers. And I programmed it that from those 40 cards, and I'm just going to mute because there's a little extra noise there. From those 40 cards, it will only choose 6 cards. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to grab this shuffled random set of 6 cards, and I am going to put it right in our file. And I want you guys to write down right now the cards 2, 4, 5, 8, and 5. And then I want you to write down the number 8 as your target number. So write down your number 8 as your target number. And I'm now going to unmute everybody. So try to reduce the shuffling if possible. And what I want to know from you is this. Can you use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division? You can also do exponent. You can do square roots, but you have to be careful because you're still an exponent. It's a number to the 1/2 power. And you have to use all 5 cards. Now, I'm going to show you best practice. Everybody stop writing for just a second and look at the number 8.
Okay.
How do we make the number 8, folks? Go. Come on, 0 plus.
8. 1 plus 7. 3 plus 6.
Plus 6.
3
3
plus
plus 5.
4 plus
4.
Now, we don't need the reverse backs. We don't need the reverse back. We also know 1 times 8. We know that 2 times 4. And then we also know 9 minus 1. And then all of the subtractions. So 10 minus 2, ... And we also know that, for instance, 16 divided by 2 or 32 divided by 4, there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways to make 8. Now, can you be strategic? Can you look at these numbers and say, wait a minute, look at this, guys. I don't know, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a, what might help me out here? Who thinks they have a solution? Who thinks they have the first solution to this? And Lucas, Kobius, do you have a solution?
No.
Okay, Cooper?
Wait. So can I do 5 plus 5 minus 2?
Hold on a second. So say 5 plus 5 is 10, minus 2 is
8.
8.
The first
Now,
one is
now you have to use the 8 and the 4.
the last one is. So it's O.
So Cooper, do you see a way to get from 8 and still use 8 and 4 and get to the 8? I don't think I get there with the initial 8 that you gave. So try again. And let's see. I don't see anybody raising their hand electronically. But if you do that, it'll be so much easier for me to, Adalia, go for it.
5 minus 5. And then
Wait, but always answer it. Finish the sentence. 5 minus 5 is,
0.
and
Also, can you use numbers twice? Like,
explain. Give
Like,
me your, like, what you
can I
would-
use a 2 Can I use a 2 twice even though there's only one there?
No.
Then it doesn't work.
That's the beauty of the game. But wait a minute, guys.
Can you multiply?
Everybody, well, addition,
have one.
subtraction, multiplication, and
I
division.
have one.
Okay, wait. I want to hear.
I have one.
Not yell, please. I'm calling on Hannah without. It's Hannah with the H. Go for it, Hannah, with the H.
Wait, you can use multiplication, right?
Absolutely.
Then I would do what Idalia started. 5 minus 5 times 4, 5 minus 5 equals 0. 2 times 0 equals 0. And 4 times 0 equals 0 plus 8 equals 8.
Guys, do you see that amazing strategy?
I have another.
So Hannah just did 0 times 2 times 4, which we know is 0, and then she grabbed the 8 and said, hey, 8 plus 0, done. So Adalia, you nailed that, the beginning there, and Hannah, you brought it together. Now Andy's gonna give us a different result. Go in.
So you can do 2 plus 4 equals 6, plus 5 equals 11,
11.
plus the other 5, which equals 16, and then minus 8 equals 8.
Oh my God, that was beautiful. What a great one. Okay, so I've got Luca, and then you guys keep working it. Now look at, guys, I see people working it, but guess what? Luca, you're gonna tell me in just a second. Some of you are using your secret weapon, and some of you are not. This is your secret weapon. Pick up your pencil, Brett, and start doing calculations. Bobby, make sure you're doing that. You got a pencil, Jack. Good, good. Don't do this in your head, because even if you get it, you'll forget when you got there. Luke, what's yours?
Okay, I have 8 plus 5.
Go. You have to say 13.
14. Minus 5, 8.
Minus 5, 8.
Minus 4, 4.
Minus 4 is 4.
Times 2 equals 8.
Beautiful. I love it. I love it.
And I have another one too.
I have another.
Okay, I'm going to go with Andy and then back to Luca. Andy, go.
So you can do 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14, minus 8 is 6, plus 2 is 8.
Oh my God. That's just awesome. Guys, I think there's maybe 100 different ways of solving this.
I have one.
Luca, what do you
Okay,
have?
can I tell my other one?
And Michael, you working this? Hannah, you working this?
I have another one, Mr.
Wait, before you give it to me, I want everybody looking up for a second. I do not want you to be just trying different stuff. I want you looking at 0 and 8, 1 and 7, 2 and 6, 3 and 5, 4 and 4, 1 and 8, 2 and 4, 9 and 1, 10 and 2, 13 and 10 and 2, right? And 11 and 3. I want you being strategic. Don't just like try stuff as if you weren't thinking ahead in your chess game. Think ahead to look for these numbers. Okay? Go, Luca, go.
So mine is 5 minus 5 equals 0
Go.
times 8.
Keep going. You have to say 0.
Yeah, 0 plus 4 times 2.
And those are
Which is
some
8.
beautiful, beautiful numbers. Now, I want everybody working right now. Nobody's raising their hand for just a second. Try to find as many solutions as you can, because I am trying to find a solution that I think is going to be a lot of fun. Now, are you ready for something that I did not put up on the board yet? Are you ready for this? I want everybody looking up. 8 is a cubic number. Do we all agree?
Yeah.
We all agree that 8 equals 2 to the 3rd power. Yes?
I don't know anything about powers.
Now watch this, guys. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Do you guys see this beautiful little 2 here? Do you see it?
Oh, yeah, and forward to the square root is 2.
Now hold on a second. Hold on a second. All I'm going to do now, guys, is get 3. Now watch this. What is 5 minus 4?
I see it. 1.
One.
Oh, I have a different
What is 8 minus 5?
3.
What is 1 times 3?
3.
And what is 2 to the 3rd power?
8.
9. No, wait, no. 8.
Here's another one. Now, Hannah, go for it.
Wait. 8 plus 0 equals
Wait, where's your 0? You want to do 5 minus 5 first?
Let me change the numbers.
Sam, while we're waiting for Hannah, Sam, give me yours, and then Hannah will give me hers.
Okay, so 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 5 is 16. Then 16 minus 8 is 8.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I love that one. Hannah, are you ready for us yet?
I have another one, Mr. Kramer.
Okay, hold on a second. I want everybody getting in on this. Hannah, are you ready for yours? And Brett, are you working it? Brett, I don't see your pencil, man. I want to see that
Yeah.
pencil working away, working away. How about you, Bobby? What do you got for me?
I don't have one.
Not yet, not yet.
I have one.
Oh,
I have a super complicated one.
super complicated. Wait, who's got super complicated?
Me.
Yeah, hold on a second. Brett, go for it, man.
Okay. 5 plus 5. Then
You have to say is 10.
is 10. And then minus 8 is 2.
Awesome.
And then plus 4 plus 2. Oh, wait.
Dude, that is like
I have
a
a
total
different
touchdown, Brett. Total touchdown. Frankie, I want to hear yours, hon. Go for it.
So I don't know if somebody already did this, but 4 plus 5 is 9. And then 5 plus 9 is 14. Plus 2 is 16. Minus 8 is 8.
Oh my God. By the way, nobody did that one, Frankie, because nobody started out with 5 plus 4. And we're going to do
I have
Hannah
a super
now.
complicated one.
Wait, who's super complicated? Is that you, Luca?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hannah first, then Luca, go.
8 plus 2 equals 10. 10 minus 5 plus 5. 0 plus 8.
Wait a minute. Hannah, you did the 10 minus 5 is 0. And then all you have left, though, is a 4. You see what I'm saying? Because you didn't use you already used 8 when you did 8 plus 2. You follow me? So try that one. And Luca, go for it.
I have 2 plus 4 to the whole square root.
Whoa. You have to
That's-
go slower.
So 2 plus 4 to the square root.
You can't do that without
Oh
one.
no, just squared.
So you want to just.
I want to square 4.
You want to do 4 squared or 2? See, to have a
4
square,
squared.
like 4 squared, you would need to use the 4 card and the 2 card.
Oh no, I meant. Oh, 4 and 1/2.
Luca, try this. Luca, what is 8 divided by 4?
No, I have a different one, but
And then you can now do 2 to the second power.
I
Now,
have a different. Wait, can I tell you mine? I have a.
yes, real quick, go.
Are we allowed to use so 4, with the 1/2 thing?
Yeah, but you'd have to have a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
So work on that. I'm going to go with Adalia, and then we'll come back to you, Luca. Go, Adalia.
I think it's already been done. Never mind.
Okay, well, I'm sure it's creative, and Hannah, go for it.
Oh, I have one. Oh no, that.
4 squared using the 2 over there.
Ooh, I like it.
Minus 5 plus 5, which equals 16 again, minus 8.
Ah, I love it. And we're going to do one more. Frankie, go for it. And then I'm going to give you a whole different set of cards. Go for it.
Oh wait, I didn't unraise my hand from last time.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. Now, guys, I'm going back to random.org. Unless Luca, do you have one, Luca?
No, I don't.
Okay, guys, watch me hit the button called again. Watch me hit the button called again. It just changed to a 9. So the target number just changed to 9. You can start working these before I even put it in. Get going, and I want to hear from everybody. If you came up with a solution, don't wait for me. Find your next solution and then your next solution.
I have a question.
Yes, sir. Ma'am.
Mr. Kramer,
That was Andy, sir.
is the ace worth 1 or 0?
Ah, the ace is always worth 1 in this game.
Okay.
Ace is worth 1. Now, Jack, do you already have a solution?
You just square the 3.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but you still have to use the ace, the 5, and the 7, Jack.
Oh, you have to use all of them. Oh.
You got to use all 5 cards. When you play this game in school, your teachers are going to say, oh, you only need to use 2 cards or 3 cards or 4 cards, but not Kramer. You have to use all 5. And Luca, C, do you have a, yeah.
Yeah, I had one from before when the target number was 8.
Oh, okay, hold on a second. Go for it, man.
4 plus 5 equals 9.
Go.
Plus 2 equals 11. Plus 5 equals 16. Minus 8 equals 8.
Close. 15 minus 8 is close.
16.
It is 7.
16.
Oh, of course you got 16. You did it, buddy. I miswrote it. It's 16 minus 8 is 8. You're the man. You got it. Awesome. Now start working on this one. Start working on this one. We're going to start with you, Cooper, then Bobby, then Hannah. Go.
So what I don't have a solution, but the ace stands for 1, right?
Only one. Yes. You got it. Good clarification. Going with Bobby, Hannah, and then Brett. Go.
3 times 1 squared is 9.
Wait. No, wait. 3 times 1 is 3. Square it is 9.
Minus 7 plus 2.
Minus
Wait, no.
7
I don't think that works.
is 2.
Is 11.
Minus 7 plus 2 in parentheses, then I think it works. Actually, no, never mind.
No, I like what you thought. Bobby, come right back to me. Do a new calculation and come right back to me. Hannah.
3 times 5 equals 15.
Go for it.
15 minus 7 equals 8. And 8 plus 2 equals 10. Minus 1 equals.
Wow. That is beautiful. Get another one for me. Awesome. Brett, go for it, buddy.
3
Wait, hold on. Go for it.
3 plus the ace plus the 5 equals 9. Minus 2 minus 7.
Minus 2. Wait a minute.
So
What do you get there, Brett?
0.
You got 9. You took away 9. You got 0.
Wait. Oh, whoops. Wait.
So no worries. Come back to me, though. Come back to me. Frank, go.
9.
You got one, Frank?
Can you use the 9 in the equation?
Absolutely not. 9 is your target number only. Jack. Oh, I'm sorry, Frankie. Do you have a solution, or was
Yeah,
that? Okay,
I have one.
go for it.
Okay, so 5 plus 7 is 12, divided by 2 is 6, times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9.
So divided by 2 is 6, times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. Oh my God. I love that. You actually use addition, multiplication, and division, Frankie. Totally awesome. Who's got the next one? Oh, Sam. Sam, go for it, Sam.
So 7 plus 3 equals 10, plus 5 is 15, minus 3 is 12, minus 2 equals 10, minus 1 equals 9.
Wait a minute. I'm a little confused. If you can go a little faster for me. No, I'm kidding, Sam. Sam, I got 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 15.
Yeah.
11. Dang it.
And then
How are you going to get from 15 using a 1 and a 2 card?
oh no, dang, I forgot the 3. I used the 3 twice.
All right. Oh, no worries. No worries. Now go back to the drawing board and come back to me, please. And I want Jack.
3 plus 1 squared minus
Wait.
5
You have to say 3 plus 1 is 4. Go like that.
3 plus 1 is 4, square it, then minus 5 minus
Then
2.
you have to say is. Then you have to say is. You got to say that.
Yeah, 16.
Good. Keep going. Now you've used 3 cards. You got 2 left.
She froze.
I think he's frozen. Come back to me when you're ready. And Luca.
I have one. So 5 plus 7 equals 12.
Yes.
Divided by 3 equals 4.
12 divided by 3 is 4.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. So 4 minus 1. You guys should watch this one.
And then square it.
Guess what, guys? He then squared it with the 2, and that's 9. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Adalia, go for it.
7 plus 5 equals 12, and then minus 2 equals 10. And then minus 3 times 1 equals 7 and plus 2.
Wait. Do that one more time. I've got 10 from these 3 cards. Now what do you want me to do?
Minus 3 times 1 equals 7.
Yeah, but you're out of cards. Minus 3 times 1 is 7, and you've used
Oh.
up all 5, so you don't
I
have,
used 2 twice.
right. So, but how can you do this? Ooh, gosh, this is really interesting. Really interesting. Look at the Cobus.
All right. I have 5 plus 5 equals 10, plus 1 equals 11.
You gotta tell me where you got that 5 from. You want to say 5 plus 3 plus 2, but you can't say 5.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
What? But do you want to say 3 plus 2 plus 5?
No, because I had the 2 in another place.
Got it. Sam, do you have yours yet?
No.
All right, guys, I have a challenge for you. Are you ready for my new challenge?
Yep.
I want you to give me a group of cards with no solution. You're allowed to make it up. But remember, you can only have one number 4 times. You can't use anything but 1 through 10. So, what do you think? Can you come up with one? Hannah, with an H. What do you?
I think I have one.
Go for it.
Wait, I'm ace, 2, and a 10 as the target number.
Okay, I want to challenge everybody.
Oh, you can do it.
Wait a minute. Nobody's calling it out. Nobody's calling it out. I want to see everybody work it. And if you've got a solution, Andy, come up with another one. Pick up that pencil, Andy. Pick up that pencil. Adalia, if you already have it, pick up that pencil and find it another one. All right, so does anybody have a solution for this one? Adalia, your hand is up. I don't know if that's from before or if you have a solution.
I think it's from before.
Okay, no worries. All right, guys.
No, I think I have one.
I've only found one solution to that. I've only found one solution. I'm going to start with Lucas Jacobus.
Oh, wait, never mind. That was up from before.
Oh, okay. Then
I have one.
Luca I.
So I have 2 plus 1 equals 3.
Hold on. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Everybody focus on this.
3, and then 1 plus 1 equals 2. And then 2 square the 3 with the
Guys,
2.
you see how we used the 3 and the 2? We did 3 squared.
That's 9. And then plus 1.
And guess what, guys? That is the only solution that I have come up with right now. And I've been working this since Hannah brought it up. Hannah, that was amazing. Okay, Jack, do you have another solution?
No, I had bad internet and I got kicked off the meeting.
Oh, okay, good. So you're
Yeah.
back. You're back. You're back. And Sam,
Yeah, are we still doing the same thing?
no, we're, Hannah came up with an amazing challenge for us. And that was 5 cards and a target card that could not be solved. That could not be solved. So, Hannah, go. Hannah T.
I came up with 5 cards and a target number that I found a solution.
Oh, that you found no solution for?
I found one. No, I found some solutions.
You found one? Okay, I want to hear it in just a second. Andy, do you have a solution for this that is,
No, but I came up with I think one that can't be solved.
okay, are you guys ready for the challenges? By the way, Hannah with an H, I gotta tell you, this is a really, really cool challenge. Okay, first, Hannah T, give me yours, and then Andy.
I found another one, so it's.
Okay, so you think it's more doable. Andy, give me yours.
Okay, so 4, 4, 4, 4, 7, and then the target number is 1.
All right. Everybody work it, man.
Oh,
Including.
wait, no, not 7, 5.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Change that 7 to a 5, please. And Bobby, do you already have a solution for this?
No, but I think I found one that can't be solved, but it's kind of cheating.
Oh, I don't care if it's creative, Bobby. I want to see creativity. So Bobby, give it to me and I'm going to throw it down here.
I have one. Any sort of 5 first numbers like 8, 7, 5, and 4.
8, 7, 5, 4, and I need one more.
6
And?
and a queen.
Ah, but the queen is not part of this game, my friend. So you
still
need
get it.
only aces through 10. And Hannah, 8 with an 8 at the end. Go for it.
I think I have a solution for the first one.
Okay, cool. Don't give it to me just yet. And Adalia, move your screen so you're in the center of it, because that's why I didn't see that you had raised your hand. So if you could move back from your screen a tiny bit or angle it downward, that's perfect. Now I can see you. So Adalia, do you have a solution for this top one as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear yours, and then I'm going to hear Hannah. Yeah.
4 minus 5 equals 1.
Okay, hold on a second.
No, it's 5 minus 4 equals 1.
That's what I meant.
That's what, yeah, no problem. 5 minus 4.
Then 4 minus 4 equals 0. And 0 times 4 equals 0.
I love that property.
And then plus 1 equals 1.
Guys, that was elegant. That was elegant. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, would you guys like to see the weirdest one? And a lot of you may not agree with it, but I want to give it to you anyway. Are you ready? All right.
Yeah.
Now, here we go. 4 minus 4 is
0.
0.
0. Okay, you ready for this? How about 4 times 4 times 5? So 4, just for fun. 4 times 4 times 5.
80.
Is that 16 times 5, which is 80? Now, you ready for this? You're thinking, Kramer, what are you trying to pull here? I got an 80 and a 0. You need a 1, Kramer. Guess what? 8 to the 0th power.
This one.
Well, don't take my word for it. Pick up your calculator, okay, and put in 80. And if you do this on an iPad calculator, you put in 80, you hit the button that says X to the Y power, you put in a 0, and then you hit the equal sign. So why don't you guys
What is
check-
it again? What is it again on the iPad?
on the iPad or the iPhone?
The
you hit-
iPad.
Yeah, on the iPad, you have to go to calculator, obviously.
Yeah.
And then do you see, after you hit 80, do you see, Lucas, X to the Y power when you have to turn it sideways, my friend. If you turn it, yeah. You may not have a scientific calculator. You may have to hit a button to get that. And Luca, do you have a question, Luca I?
Oh no, I was just.
Wait, what? What's
I had the
this
same
thing
one.
again?
And Bobby, what do you have?
I have 4 times 4 equals 16, divided by 4 equals 4, and 5 minus 4 equals 1.
Wow, that's beautiful. Bobby, that was really, really cool. So Andy, you gave us this, and it's a beautiful thing. Now, guys, I'm going to challenge you one more time, and this is something Ben L. gave me on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, Ben L. said, Kramer, and he was thinking just like Hannah was. He gave me a 1, 1, 1, 1, and a 2, and he gave me a target number of 9. And I am looking, and we were able to get 3 solutions. And I want to know if you can find 4. So I'm looking for 4 different solutions. He thought it couldn't be done. But just like Hannah, with Hannah's, we were only able to find 1 solution. So Hannah's right now is the best combination because this combination has 3 solutions. And I hope you're working it. Brett, I see, Brett, pick up that pencil. Everybody pick up their pencil and really work it. I can't see you, but if you pick up your pencil, and Michael, I can't see you either, but I'd love to know that you're working with your pencil.
I've got one down.
Cool. So Frankie, are you, do you have more than 3 solutions?
No, I have 1.
You have 1. Give me your first one, Frankie.
I've only have one.
1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. 3 squared is 9. Times 1.
Wow. That
I have one.
that is beautiful. And wait, Hannah, was that the same one you had?
Yeah.
That's so cool. And let's just say great minds think alike. Adalia, what do you have? And then Luca, go for it.
1 plus 2 is 3.
1 plus 2 is 3.
And then 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3.
Yes.
I did the same one.
And then 3 times 3 is 9.
Hey guys,
I did that too.
see, to me,
I have an awesome one.
that one is truly simplistic and so beautiful. Frankie's really had to add some really cool concept to it. Does anybody have a third one? Luca, go for it.
1 divided by 1 equals 1.
Wait, hold on. 1 divided by 1. 1 divided by 1 divided by 1 is 1. Keep going.
Plus 1
is,
2.
keep going,
And then 1 plus 2 equals 3.
keep going.
Then 3 squared from the 2 over there.
Ah, so guess what, guys? Using the 3 squared, it
But
was,
there's 2 different ways to do that, though. I
yeah,
just realized that.
and it's
'Cause you
interesting.
could also do 1 plus 2,
Right.
that 2.
Right. So
Found
you know
another
what?
solution.
You guys are awesome. Hannah, and then Hannah with a T, Hannah T, and then Adalia with an I. Go for it.
Well, I have kind of one that's like, it's not very different from what Luca just said. But
Okay.
1 times 1 equals 1, and then 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 1 equals 3, and then 3 to the power of 2.
Ah, you
Oh
know.
my gosh, I just found 4 more solutions.
Wait. Hold on a second. Hannah, you rock. I cannot believe that you just did that because you used a different property than Luca did to get to the same result. And I just love that. So Adalia and then Luca, go.
I was going to do the same thing Hannah did.
Oh, I love it. Okay, Luca, go.
I just found 2 more solutions.
Go for it.
So you do the exact same thing that I did, but just do 1 plus 2 instead. 1 plus 2, that code, and use the direct code. And the other one, you can just do 1 plus 2. That's 2 more solutions.
All right, guys, I want to ask you a question. Has anybody thought to do 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3? Now watch me. You guys ready?
Oh, and then
What
2
about 2 to the 3rd power?
Is
Which is what,
8.
guys? 2 times 2 times 2. Say it.
8.
8, and then 8
plus 1.
plus 1 is what?
9.
9. And there probably are other
You
ways.
found 8 solutions.
You know, I have to say, guys, so far, Hannah's combination is literally the #1 in the nation. Now, I want you guys to look at this. I figured out that there are 810,000 different combinations of 6 cards. Guys, I cannot believe it. There are 810,000 ways for you to draw 6 cards. I have probably tried this 1,000 times, and I have yet to come up with something where I couldn't do more than one solution, with the exception of Hannah's numbers. Remember, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 10. We only got one solution to that. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to play this every day. Play it with your parents. Now, I've given you tons and tons of challenges. There's 4 on this page. There's 4 on this page. I provided one solution, but that's uninteresting. You guys should find dozens. Now, on this one right here, I found 6 solutions using division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, a lot of fun. And I want you guys really, really working that. Okay? Now, also in your packet, you will see where I gave you advanced properties. A to the 0th power is 1. Okay? A to the 1st power is A. A squared is A. A to the 1/2 power is the square root. So a lot of really cool ways that you guys can solve these. And the more creative, the better. In fact, I want to give you a challenge. Are you ready for this? Look at your eyeballs now. In the next 3 months, anytime, you text me, morning, noon, and night, or send me an email.
Midnight.
Kramer, I found 5 numbers and a target number that you can't solve. That is what I want from you. Push me, and then we will get better and better as a team. All right? So let's go from, should we do negative, oh, wait, how about 80? Yeah, let's do negative 80, and we're gonna count by 4 squared. Are you ready? Go. Negative 80 plus
Negative
60.
80.
Go. Negative,
Negative
80.
80.
negative 80, and then
Negative 72. We know.
4.
by
Negative 64.
64.
15. Keep going.
Negative 48. 48.
Awesome. Keep going. Keep going.
Negative 42. Negative
30.
42. Negative 16.
16.
But don't ever say negative
0.
2, 4,
6. 8. No, we appreciate.
infinity.
Oh,
It's infinity with a nose. I want you guys to have fun with this. In fact, if you want to make a beautiful design of infinity with an undefined symbol, I'd be really interested to see what you come up with. In fact, wasn't it Jack who told me that you do cartoons?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jack, I think you should make something out of this. I think that's really, really cool. Right? So go for it. Say goodbye to your friends.
Bob, the guy with weird looking glasses.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye, your
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
your friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Play lots of cards.
Bye.
Goodbye.